उसी लिंक में गीता का लिंक है, देखो जो आपको लेवल 2 दिया है ना, उसी में लेवल अंडरस्टैंडिंग गीता, यू रजिस्टर अगेन फॉर May 1st. जस्ट कीप इट देयर, स्टैंड बाय.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I have already registered. We will be there. Your YouTube is set, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. I'll share the screen and then we'll start. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Hare Krishna to all. Dear devotees, we are going to start today 17th chapter, Shraddhatai Vibhag Yoga. Okay, so that is the continuation from chapter number 16. Chapter number 16, we have learned that Devik and Asuric Gun. So the people who follow the Shastra, Devik, the people who do not follow the Shastra are demoniac. Okay, that is that chapter continuation only will be there in 17th chapter. And yes, one more thing was there, that is the food. I was telling you, I will discuss about the food, dietary, okay, how our diet should be. So that also we'll discuss today. Yes, Prabhu. Okay, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. So let's start with Guru Pranam Mantra. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhaktam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapatam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Jatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijan Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitam Cha Namaham Vishnu Padaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshitarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is founder Acharya of ISKCON, and we pay our humble obeisances unto lotus feet and beg for his mercy so that his teachings of Bhagavad Gita we can apply in our life. Okay. So in chapter number 16, the mnemonic was dog. Okay. So the chapter number 16, the mnemonic was dog. We discussed the divine and demonic qualities. Okay. So we first listed the divine qualities, and after that 6 demonic quality we listed. And then we saw what is the effect of these divine and demonic qualities. So divine quality will lead to liberation, demonic quality will lead to attachment. Okay. That we have discussed. Then one more thing we discussed, that ultimately it depends on us. Okay. Our wish, our desire, what we want. Okay, if you want divine quality, we'll have divine quality. If you want demonic quality, we'll have demonic quality. Krishna gives. Okay, just what the desire from our side, the desire should be there. Okay. The second part, opinion and outlooks of the demon. How the demon looks like. Okay, what is their thinking? What is their endeavor? Okay, how they are engaged in daily activity, what is their point of view, those things. We have seen opinions and outlook of the demons. So actually demons are not that in those days only. Demonic mentality still prevails. Okay. And then gates to hell. Three gates Krishna discussed: Kam, Krodha, and Lobh. A person who follow these gates certainly will land into the hell. Okay. A person who leaves this gate and he follow the Shastra, he follow the a Guru Parampara system, he will gradually go to Krishna. Okay. That we have learned in the last chapter, divine and demonic qualities. So today we are going to discuss so that was the 16th chapter. So how progression from chapter 16. So in chapter number 16, Krishna establishes that faithful followers of Shastra are divine and faithless are demoniac. Okay, so one who follows the Shastra divine, one doesn't follow the Shastra demoniac. But in between there are people. Okay, so who doesn't follow the Shastra or against the Shastra, they follow something else based on their mentality, their faith. They just make their faith. Okay, doesn't follow the Shastra or against the Shastra. So, but which category does a man fit who follow with faith something else than Shastra? Is in goodness, passion, ignorance. He's making his own rules like that. So Krishna explains the faith dictated by his acquired modes of material nature in this chapter. So Krishna actually tells that the people will follow the modes. Okay, modes they will follow. The people faithless and faithful, in between their modes, the people who are following something else, they are falling under modes of nature. Okay, actually the Maya is making them follow. So that they also are divided into three parts. Okay, Satogun, Rajogun, and Tamagun. So that is what we are going to discuss. The people who follows the faith of something which they devise. Okay, so that is the Shraddhatai Vibhag Yoga. So division of faith based on the modes. Okay, so that is the chapter title today. Division of the faith based on the modes. So types of conditioned faith. So we are going to see the phase. Today's mnemonic is phase. Faith, austerity, charity, and enjoyer. Okay, so it will start with faith. So first part, the faith. So Arjuna started with an inquiry. Arjuna is starting with an inquiry. He asked, Arjuna Uvacha, Ye Shastra Vidimutsarja, Yajante Shraddhayanvitaha, Tesam Nishtatuka Krishna, Sattam Ahorajastamaha. Arjuna inquired, O Krishna, what is the situation of those who do not follow the principle of the scripture, but worship according to their own imagination? Their faith is of their own imagination. Okay. Are they in goodness, passion, ignorance? In which mode they are following? Arjuna is asking about the faith dictated by the three modes. Something else they are making in their mind and they are following it. Okay. You see this picture? The person is walking on the coal. No Shastra mentioned that we should walk on the coal. So once in a while it will happen in the village that one person had certain desire. He asked to the Kul Devata of the Gram and they will ask certain desires and they will walk on the coal. Okay. And accidentally or his desire was fulfilled. Then everyone in the village knows that if you have certain desire and you walk in the coal in front of the Gramadev, then you will be very happy and your desire will fulfill. Everyone started the same. So the faith is like that. Okay, this is the faith dictated by this goodness, passion, ignorance, by something else than the Shastra, who do not follow the principle of scripture but worship according to their own imagination. Okay. How do we acquire the faith? Supreme Personality of God has said, according to the modes of nature acquired by the embodied soul, one's faith can be of three kinds: goodness, passion, ignorance. Now hear about this. So actually, whatever modes we have, according to that, faiths are also dictated. Okay. So according to the modes of nature, modes of nature we have learned in 14 chapters, Satogun, Rajogun, and Tamagun. According to that, one's faith can be of three kinds: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Okay, so let's hear about it. O son of Bharat, according to one's existence under the various modes of nature, one evolves a particular kind of faith. The living entity is said to be of a particular faith according to the modes he has acquired. So whatever modes we are under, we acquire that nature. Okay, that kind of faith. So Satoguni people, they will have different kind of faith. Rajoguni people, different type of faith. And Tamoguni people will have different kind of faith. According to that, they will worship also. So Krishna says types of worship. Yajante sapika devan yaksha rakshamsi rajasaha pretan bhutaganam chanye yajante tamasajana. Yajante satvika devan. So sattvic people, they will worship the devan, means demigod, devatas. Yaksha rakshamsi rajasa. So rajasic people, they will worship the yaksh and rakshas, demons. Preta bhuta ganam chanye. So Preta and Bhut Ganam, who will worship Tamsagana. Tamsic people, they will worship the Preta and Bhut Ganam. So Sattvic people, they will worship the demigod. Rajasic people, they will worship the demons. And Tamsic people, they will worship the ghost and spirits. Preta Bhuta. Okay. So according to that worship, so many people will find that they are worshipping the Devata, Sattoguni people. Many people will find they are worshipping the demons. Demons also, the desires. If they have desire, anyone who is fulfilling the desire, that is their object of worship. Okay, so that is the Rajasic people. They have so many desires. They will go to the demons for fulfilling. The desire got fulfilled. They will worship. Okay, then Tamsa, Bhuta, Preta. You will go to village. Many people, they are worshipping ghosts and spirits. Okay, so the Tamsagana, the people who are in Tamogun, they will worship the ghost and spirit. Okay. Many people, they will worship the cricketers. They will worship the actors. If you come to South India, there are many the temples have been built for the actors or the cricketers. Okay. So that is Rajoguni people. That is in Rajoguna. Okay. And what is the destiny? So this is about the destiny. So the people who are in the mode of pure goodness is the mode which is above the three modes. They will worship Supreme Lord Krishna, and they don't have the material desire. They will go to Vaikuntha, Krishna Loka. Goloka chart we have seen. There are two lokas where there, Goloka and Vaikuntha. So they will go there. People who are in the mode of goodness, they will worship the demigods. They will go to demigod planet, that is heaven. So they will worship the demigods, and they will go to the planet of demigod, that is heaven. Okay. People in the mode of passion, they will worship the demon, and they will go to the planet of demon, that is hell. Okay. And people who are in the mode of ignorance, they will worship the ghost and spirit. They will go to the planet of ghostly planet spirits. Okay. So many planets are there which are ghostly, hellish planet, heavenly planet. Okay. So the people, based on their faith, they will worship, and according to the faith they worship, they will go to the different kind of planet. Okay. One more, frog philosophy. Okay. So I'll tell you first the story of the frog. So there was a frog in the well. One frog, since birth he was in the well. Okay. So he doesn't have seen outside world. So he was from the birth only, he was in the well, and that was his life. Okay. Means full life he was in the well. So that is what his full life was, in the well only. Okay. So he was thinking how much big outside world is. Okay. So someday or one day, one frog came from outside world to the well. Okay. So now this frog is asking that frog that how big the outside world is. The outside frog is saying, this world, this well is nothing compared to the outside world. This outside world is way bigger, unlimited time bigger than this well. Okay. Now this frog is thinking, how can this is like not imaginable also to this frog. How can a person imagine? He has full life he has spent on the small well. How can he imagine that how big the outside world is? Okay, that is what we are suffering from. We don't know how big outside environment, outside the spiritual world, the material world, how big it is. We are thinking just we are sitting in our home in an earth planet, okay, in India. We don't know how many people, so big this earth only is there. Leave the earth, there are 14 planetary systems, how big it must be. And after 14 planets, there are millions of that type of universes are there. How big it is. And imagine how big the Karna Daksha Vishnu will be there, from whom pours the many millions of the universe is coming out. Leave that thing, how big the spiritual world would be. If material world 1/3 only, 2/3, the 1/4 only, 3/4 is spiritual world, how big it would be. Okay, so it's unimaginable to us. We are just in a place in earth, in sitting at our home in a country of India, in the earth, in this universe. Okay, we cannot imagine. That is the frog philosophy. Okay. So those who undergo severe austerity and penances not recommended in the scriptures, performing them out of pride and egoism, who are impelled by lust and attachment, who are foolish and who torture the material element of the body as well as super soul dwelling within, are known to be demon. Okay, something else they will follow. Why they will follow? Out of pride and egoism. There is no supreme in that. Okay, they want to follow it due to pride and egoism, which is not recommended in the scripture. Who is impelled by the lust and attachment, to fulfill the lust and attachment, they are doing it. Walking in the coal, my desires will be fulfilled. That's why I'm walking in the coal. Lust and attachment, out of pride, egoism, who are foolish and who torture the material element of the body as well as the soul within, are known to be the demon. They're torturing. Excess, penances, austerity, they are doing to fulfill their desire, the desire and the lust. That is known to be torture to the body element and the super soul which is within. Okay, so actually these people are like demons. You see this? Oh, very bad. Now the food part. Okay, you are what you eat. So you see, we are eating the food 3-4 times per day. So we are continuously in touch of the food. Okay, and you know one thing, that whatever we eat, that is going to affect our consciousness, our body. So material, spiritual, every aspect, our food is going to affect. And 3-4 times constantly, daily we are eating. Daily we are in touch of the food. 3-4 times we are eating. And if we eat in correct way, actually we can change. Actually our thinkings can change. Okay, so the thing is that we are in constant touch with the food. Okay, that's why it is very important to change the food, to eat the food which is good for our health, for our body, for our spiritual, for our consciousness. Okay, that is the thing. So we are going to see the food part, what we should eat. You are what you eat. You will become what you eat. Okay, so because we are in constant touch with the food. Okay, any person who is not spiritual also will be eating. That is also eating. Okay, and he is eating. If he is eating the sattvic food, his mind will become sattvic. If he is eating the rajasic food, his mind will be like rajasic. And if he is eating the tamasic food, he will be like tamasic. Okay, so the thing is like that. Very important constituent of our spiritual life is food also. Okay, what we are going to eat, what we are eating. Okay, so let's see what are the food in the mode of goodness, passion, ignorance, how we can choose that. Okay, so food that is in the mode of goodness, what is described in 17.8 sloka, food dear to those in the mode of goodness increase the duration of life, purify one's existence, and give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to heart. It increases the duration of life. Why we are eating? To live. Okay. So the food which is in the mode of goodness will increase the duration of life. It will give you health. It will give you health, strength. That is what we want from the food. Health, strength, happiness, satisfaction. How we get that? From the food which is there in the mode of goodness. Purify one's existence. What is our aim of this life? Purification of one's existence. Purification of our existence. Okay. So this food which is in the mode of goodness will purify our existence also. Duration of life will increase, strength, it will give health, it will give purification of one's existence, satisfaction, happiness. These things are the thing which is offered by the food which is in the mode of goodness. What type of food they are? They are juicy. You see these foods full of juices, juicy, healthy. Okay, you see this food, colorful, juicy, healthy food, fatty, fat which is there in the milk like ghee. That fat it is being told. Okay, wholesome and pleasing to heart. This is the characteristics of the food in the mode of goodness. Juicy food, nice food, very nice, tasty food. You see, okay, this is in the mode of goodness. If you eat, it will increase your health. It will give you strength, happiness, satisfaction, purification. Okay. Now, second part, that food which is in the mode of passion. Passionate people, unlimited desire, unlimited thing, always agitated, they're running after desire, envious. Okay, that was the quality of the people in the mode of passion. So what are the food which is dear to them? So you see, foods that is too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry and burning, full of spices, full of chilies, too salty, too sweet. People they are eating and you see this picture, burning of the tongue, to spicy food. Okay, so these are the food which is dear to the people who are in the mode of passion. What happens after eating? Health. Forget about health. It will give you more pain than health. So such food causes distress, misery, and disease. Distress, short term. Okay, if you eat, you will have distress. Long term, will have misery and disease. We are eating for disease. No, we are eating for health. We are eating for satisfaction. We are eating for happiness. We are eating for purification. But this food, which is in the mode of passion, is causing distress, misery, and disease. Too salty, burger, pizza, those things you eat, full of spices, no health, 0 calorie. Okay, full of carbohydrate. Once you eat, there will be a problem. Certainly, there will be a problem. Okay, so that is the thing. That is the food which is dear to the people who are in the mode of passion. So we should avoid these foods. Satogani food we should eat. Tamogani, Rajogani food in the mode of passion, though they are food items, we should avoid. Okay, though they are food items, we should avoid because that is causing distress, misery, and disease. That's why we should avoid. Third part, food in the mode of ignorance. So now ignorant people will do things differently. The things which we should not do, they will do. Okay? So you see, food prepared more than 3 hours before being eaten. 3 hours after that, nutritions are coming down. Okay, nutrition goes down of the food items which you prepare. So after 3 hours, before 3 hours only we should prepare the food and within 3 hours only we should eat it. Okay, food that is tasteless, decomposed, and putrid. Putrid means putrefaction, means decomposition. Okay, tasteless, decomposed, putrid, and food consisting of remnants and untouchable things. Food which is untouchable, we should not touch also. That if you are eating, that is the food in the mode of ignorance. Okay, so many food items are there. And if we are so many food items are there. Okay, we are preparing within 3 hours. We are eating. Okay, we are preparing and offering bhoga to the Lord, and then we are eating sanctified food. If after 3 hours that food is becoming in the mode of ignorance, okay, so that is the thing. Ignorance. You see the items. What are the items you understood? Na? By seeing only it can be understood. These are the food which is not touchable also. Decomposed, putrefied. If you see there will be worms will be there. Okay. Decomposed food. Fungus. You see the fungus. Okay. Decomposed. Diseases related to food habit. This is not only the spiritual benefit. There is material benefit also to the food. Okay. You see the example outside people. Many people will be there. You will see and understand what we eat, we become like that. Okay, what you are, what you are, what you eat. Whatever we are eating, we are becoming like that. Okay, this type of person, see the food which is drawn here. This type of person, see the food which is drawn here. What we are eating, we are becoming like that. healthy or diseased? What do you want you will become? This is actually, if you see, again, the word here is choose. The choice. We have the choice. Okay. We have the choice. That is the best thing that we have, and we have to correctly utilize it. How to correctly utilize it? We have discussed yesterday. To utilize our free will correctly, to utilize our minute independence correctly, we should have the intelligence. We should have sharpen our intelligence. How we can sharpen our intelligence? How we can sharpen our intelligence? Can I get the answer in the chat box? Yesterday we discussed. So the thing is, we have the choice of the food, whatever things are, everything will have, any day we'll have the choices to make. Okay. And what choice we make, we become like that. And to make the choice, it is very important that we should have the correct intelligence. And to develop that correct intelligence, there are methods. And what are the methods? Yesterday we discussed. Can you tell me what methods were there? Yes, any answer? Okay, we don't have any answer. We discussed yesterday that to sharpen that intelligence, how we can sharpen our intelligence. To sharpen our intelligence, we should be reading the Shastras. Okay, Shastra, what is correct, what is not correct, how we are going to going to know from the Shastra, from the scriptures, from the Bhagavad Gita, from the Bhagavatam, from the association of the devotee, from the purification of our existence. When we can purify, we can take decisions correctly. Okay, so that is the thing. So that was the ABCD part. Okay, choosing or developing the intelligence depends on the ABCD. Okay, association, book reading, chanting, and devotion. So you are what you eat, make healthy choices. What we are becoming is due to our choices. Okay, so food we eat are broken into three components. The gross component is there, which is making the stool part. The middling ingredient is there, that is making and absorbed in the flesh, giving us energy. And subtlest ingredients are there, which is absorbed in the mind and giving us the consciousness. So our consciousness change. So actually we are in touch of the food daily, 3-4 times we are eating. And if you are making the wrong choices, even our body, even our consciousness, everything is degrading. Okay. So it is very important to change our food habits so that we feel the peacefulness, we feel the purification. Okay. That is the thing. Rather eat Krishna Prasadam. Krishna Prasadam. Why? Because vegetables also have life. Okay, anything which has life, we can eat only food which has life. Okay, we cannot eat food which doesn't have life, which is non-organic. We cannot eat organic food. So life comes after life. Okay, so whatever we eat, the life comes after the life also only. Okay, so that's why it is very important to first offer to Krishna, then accept the food. Okay, so that's why it is important bhoga for Krishna. So very nice. You should have clean kitchen, okay, and clean utensils, okay, and prepare bhoga very nicely. The intention that I'm preparing with for Krishna, and when I'll prepare this food with love and devotion, so that Krishna will, when Krishna will taste this food, Krishna will be very happy. Okay. So with the intention that I'm going to offer this food to Krishna, prepare the bhoga and offer to Krishna. Okay. Cook with good consciousness that I'm going to offer it to Krishna. Sattvic food, cook sattvic food and offer it to Krishna. And then offer with love and devotion. If you're giving, then Krishna says in ninth chapter that I will accept. With love and devotion, patram pushpam phalam toyam, if you are giving, I'll accept it. Krishna will definitely accept that. And after that, we have to honor the prasadam. So we have the prasadam now, Krishna prasadam, prayer thing. Okay, so we offer that. Okay, we honor that. So that is rather eat Krishna prasadam. Okay, certified karma free diet. Now we are going to discuss about the sacrifices, division of the sacrifices in the three modes. Okay, so of the sacrifices, the sacrifice performed according to the direction of scripture as a matter of duty for those who desire no reward is of nature of goodness. According to direction of scriptures as a matter of duty, I don't want any things in the return. That is as a matter of duty. And for those who desire no rewards is of nature of goodness. That is the sacrifice in the nature of goodness. So sacrifices in Kali Yuga is already described. What is the sacrifice? Hare Krishna. Okay, taking the Maha Mantra, chanting the Lord's name is the sacrifice in Kali Yuga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, Kali Yuga sacrifice. Prescribed dharma in Kali Yuga, Sankirtan Yagna. When we stand in our row, so that only we hear, that is japa, jap. When we do chant Hare Krishna in outside, so that everyone can hear. Any animals are there also, they will hear. The peoples are there, they will also hear. That is called Sankirtan. Okay, so that everyone gets benefited. That is called Sankirtan. Second part we are starting now, that is austerity. So that was the faith and the food. Okay, faith is divided into three: Satogun, Rajogun, and Tamogun. Food also divided into three: Satogun, Rajogun, and Tamogun. Okay, now we are going to see the austerities. So the austerity we are going to see of three kinds: body, mind, and speech. Okay, body, mind, speech, BMS. Okay, so first we are going to see the body. So austerity for body, penances for the body, austerity for the body consists in worshipping the Supreme Lord. First is worship, worshipping the Supreme Lord. So this body has been given by Lord to us so that we can correctly utilize this body. Okay, and go back to Supreme Lord. That is the thing. So the austerity for the body is worshipping the Supreme Lord, the Brahmana, the spiritual masters, the superiors like father and mother. Okay, that is the austerity. Bow down in front of them. When you see them, bow down. This is the Dandavat Pranam. Okay, you see this person, Dandavat Pranam. For Mataji, like this. Okay, so this is the worship. The austerity for the body is worship first. Then cleanliness. We have to keep the body clean. That is the austerity for the body. Clean. Keep your body clean. Simplicity. Be simple. Don't be like provocating to others. Simple. Celibacy. Non-violence. Non-violence. Okay. And celibacy. So these are the austerity for the body. Then the speech. How should we speak? What is the austerity for speech? So austerity of speech consists of speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and non-agitating to others, and also regularly reciting the Vedic scriptures. Truthful. Whatever we are speaking, it should be truth. Truth. Okay. Then it should be pleasing, not only truth, it should be pleasing. Okay, pleasing to the other person. It should be beneficial. Full day we are speaking, no beneficial word, nothing beneficial. Then what is the use of speaking? The garbage. Okay, that is garbage. So it should be beneficial to the others. Okay, truth, it should be truth, it should be pleasing, it should be beneficial and not agitating to others. It should not agitate the others. That is the austerity for speech. And also regularly reciting the Vedic literature. Read Bhagavad Gita, recite Bhagavad Gita. That is the austerity for speech. That is how austerity should be there. Speech. Then the mind. And satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, depth, okay, depth of thought, and self-control and purification of one's existence. Okay, mind should be always striving in the direction of purification of one's existence. That is the austerity for the mind. Okay, these are the austerity for the mind: simplicity, satisfaction, gravity, self-control, purification of one's existence. These are the austerity for the mind. Body, mind, and speech. Okay, body, many we have seen that worshipping, celibacy, okay, cleanliness. So these were the austerity for the body. Speech, truth, it should be truth, it should be non-agitating, it should be pleasing, beneficial, and mind, satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, purification of one's existence. So these are the austerity for the mind. Okay. So these are the body, mind, and speech austerity. Vibhishana led a pure life even though he was surrounded by the demon. Austerity he was doing. Okay, many people may think that we are surrounded by the demoniac kind of people. Full of demonic people, how can we perform devotional life? You see the example of Vibhishana. Vibhishana was born in a demonic family only, full of demons. Everywhere you can find demon, Ravan, other brothers, everyone were demon, yet he was a devotee. Prahlad Maharaj, you take example, Prahlad Maharaj was born in a family of a person who was the most powerful demon at that time. Most powerful demon. Okay, and he was the greatest devotee at the time. You see, full family was the demoniac, but he was a great devotee. Okay, so we can take example of these from the past history, so that otherwise, so that we can follow these things in our life. Okay. So Vibhishana led a pure life, even though he was surrounded by the demon. He was declared as a king of Lanka. Okay. So body, mind, and speech austerity. What austerity that a devotee perform for the body, mind, and speech? A threefold austerity. Threefold means body, mind, and BMW or BMS. Body, mind, and what? So B, M, and W. Okay. BMW, short form. So these threefold austerity, that is BMW, performed with transcendental faith by men, not expecting material benefit, but engaged only for the sake of the Supreme, is called austerity in the mode of goodness. Not doing for themselves. If the aim is Supreme, that is in the mode of goodness. Okay. That was the austerity of the body, mind, and words. BMW. I'm going to see the charity. Many people ask this question about the charity, how our charity should be, whom we should give charity. Okay, and when Krishna was describing 16th chapter, he told charity also a divine quality. Okay, so we are going to discuss the charity, how our charity should be. So charity in the mode of goodness. So charity is divided into three modes. Charity in the mode of goodness. Charity given out of duty, without expectation of return, and with proper time and place, and to a worthy person, is considered to be in the mode of goodness. What are the components? As a duty, we should not expect any return. If you are giving charity and we are thinking, okay, after giving charity, I'll become famous. Okay, I will be publicizing it everywhere. I will be making it I will be advertising it everywhere. Okay, that I have given the charity. That should not be there. It should be done as a duty, without expectation of return. No return. I don't want any return. No publicity stunts, nothing. Okay. So it should be done as a matter of duty. That is the charity in the mode of goodness. And proper time and place, like at pilgrimage place, like temples. Okay. During lunar or solar eclipse, like Ekadasi days are there. You can go Ekadasi, like Akshay Tirtha is coming. Okay. And you can donate for the temple. Okay. So at that time, that is called in the mode of goodness, without expectation of return. To a worthy person, to whom to give to charity. Okay. As a duty, proper time and place, to a worthy person. Example, qualified Brahmana or a Vaishnava. Should be a Vaishnava. If you are giving a charity to a person maybe in the road. Okay. If he asked for the charity, give us some charity. Okay. You gave him some charity, like money, like 100 rupees you gave. He went and he drank alcohol. Okay. What is the benefit of the charity? That charity is not having any return. Charity should have spiritual returns. Okay. Spiritual return. Even that the material return is there, that too also the papa only. Papa karma. Okay. So charity to a worthy person as a duty, proper time and place. So qualified Brahmana or a Vaishnava, we should give it to qualified person who can use it in the service of Krishna. Okay. If it is used in service of Krishna, that gives the return in the spiritual benefit. That is the spiritual benefit. Sukriti, that is called Sukriti. Okay. It should be done as a matter of duty, not we don't want any return. Okay, that is the thing. So qualified Brahmana and Vaishnava, whenever we are giving charity, we should know that the person whom we are giving the charity should not misutilize this. Okay. If he is misutilizing it, if he is doing some bad karma, that bad karma return will come to us also. Okay. So that is the problem with charity, because we are helping that person who are doing bad karma. Okay. So condemn charity. So their concept of condemn charity come. Given to a poor but unworthy candidate. Candidate is not worthy, poor. Okay, he is poor. We want to help him, but he is unworthy. Such charity does not offer any spiritual advancement. Okay, charity is a thing which is of divine quality. Okay, divine person's quality. And if you are giving the charity to a condemned person, condemned charity, that is not the divine quality thing. Okay, so that is the thing. So that was the charity in the mode of goodness. So now we are moving to charity in the mode of passion. Charity performed with the expectation of some return or with a desire for fruitive results or in a grudging mood is said to be charity in the mode of passion. Expectation of some return. You see this picture? This person is giving the charity, but he has a mobile. He's taking the picture. After taking picture, he's putting the money in his pocket only, and he's going away. Every WhatsApp, every Instagram, everywhere he will put, oh, I have done today charity. I'm feeling very nice today. Okay. Yes, you are a very nice person. You are always giving charity. Okay, like that. Expectation of return. Okay, we want some fame, name. Okay, publicity. Okay, so this is charity in the mode of passion. Expectation of some return or with a desire for fruitive result. Fruitive result we want. Name, fame, something we want. Or in a grudging mood. We don't want to give charity, but someone is compelling us. Like boss is saying, my wife is having one NGO and my wife will come and every worker which is there, every person who is working in its office should give some charity. Okay. Otherwise, no bonus, like that, something like that. So we are bound to give charity now. Okay. Grudging mood. That is not the way we should give charity. Okay. Charity is given as a duty, not in the grudging mood. Someone has told, and with grudging, oh, I don't want to give charity, but I have to give, what to do. So grudging mood is said to be charity in the mode of passion. Okay. So that is the charity in the mode of passion. Now charity in the mode of ignorance. Ignorant people, they will do things differently only. You see, and charity performed at improper place, impure place. The place we should do, you should not give charity, the place we are giving charity. And at an improper time to an unworthy person or without proper attention or respect is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Without proper attention and respect. Proper attention. We are not paying attention what is going to happen with our charity. We are giving some money to the person. Okay, and that person is buying something like something hazardous. Okay, he bought some knife and he killed that one person with that knife. We are also going to suffer the results. Okay, so without proper attention, where the charity is going? Okay, if we are giving charity, where it is going? Okay, how it is helping in Krishna consciousness, how it is expanding Krishna consciousness. Is it used in the service of Krishna or not? Without proper attention, we are giving the charity, that is going to harm. Okay, and respect. Without proper attention and respect. Okay, improper place, unworthy person. This person, you see the example, this person wants charity because he need money for weed. He is an addicted person, and without weed he cannot live. If weed is not there, if cigarette smoking or cigarette is not there, he cannot live. Weed. Okay, so he doesn't have money, so he's asking for charity. Give me charity so that I can smoke weed and I can live. This person is giving charity. Okay, ignorance, mode of ignorance, improper place, improper time. Okay, unworthy person, without attention. Enjoyer. The last part is enjoyer. Okay, so the enjoyer, the word Om Tat Sat. In enjoyer, Om Tat Sat. Who is the ultimate enjoyer? Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer. Okay, so Whenever we give charity, whenever we perform austerity, whenever we charity, austerity, or sacrifices, we offer it to Lord. Okay, and the way to offer it, Lord, in previous ages was Om Tat Sat. So what was that? We'll see. From the beginning of the creation, the three words Om Tat Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. Om Tat Sat means supreme absolute truth, supreme Lord. These three symbolic representations were used by the Brahmana while chanting the hymns of Veda and during the sacrifices for the satisfaction of the Supreme. Okay, so for satisfaction of Supreme, they were doing. So, what is the meaning of Om? Om means Vishnu. So, therefore, the transcendentalist undertaking performance of sacrifices, charity, and penances in accordance with the scriptural regulations begins always with Om to attain the Supreme. Om means Vishnu. So, first word Om means Vishnu. Okay, it explains the lotus feet of Vishnu are the supreme devotional platform. The ultimate aim is lotus feet of Vishnu. So, first word is Om. Second is Tat. Tat means detachment. Okay, so without desiring fruitive return, whatever I'm doing, sacrifice, austerity, to Vishnu I'm doing Om. And with Tat means no fruitive desires, it is being done for Vishnu. One should perform various kind of sacrifice, penance, and charity with the Om Tat, word Tat. The purpose of such transcendental activity is to get free from material entanglement, detachment. Okay, so whatever I'm doing, it is for Vishnu. Okay, without fruitive return. I don't want any fruitive return. The Tat describe detachment, detached work for the sake of liberation. Okay, so Om was Vishnu, Tat means without any fruitive return. Now the comes Sat. Sat means Satya or truth. Okay, it is for Vishnu, dedicated for Vishnu. Okay, so the absolute truth is the objective of the devotional sacrifice. And so, what is the objective of devotional sacrifice or the sacrifice, penance, whatever we are doing? What is the objective? Vishnu is the objective. Okay, absolute truth is the objective. That is being told by the word Sat. Sat means Satya. Absolute truth is Vishnu. Okay, and it is indicated by word Sat. The performers of such sacrifices is also called Sat, and as are all works of sacrifice, penance, and charity, which, true to absolute nature, are performed to please the Supreme Person, O son of Pritha. So, absolute truth, performer, and all works of sacrifice, charity, and penances performed to please Lord are called Sat. Okay, so Sat means for pleasing Vishnu. Okay. Then if Sat is there, there must be Asat. Asat means temporary. Sat means permanent truth. Asat means temporary. Who is Asat? Okay. Impermanent is this. The life is impermanent. So which the thing which we do for ourselves, that is Asat. Okay. So anything done as a sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O son of Pratha, is impermanent. If you are not doing it for Supreme, that is impermanent, that is Asat. It is called Asat because it is impermanent and it is useless both in this life and next life. Whatever we do for ourselves, actually it is useless. That is called Asat. Sat means we are doing it for Vishnu. That is permanent. Okay. That is what Om Tat Sat means. Whatever we are doing, sacrifice, penance, austerity, we are doing for Vishnu. Om Tat Sat. Okay. That is the meaning of Om Tat Sat. Whatever we are doing, it is being offered to Vishnu. Okay. So that is what we have learned in today's chapter. So now we are going to summarize today's chapter. So we have learned the division of faith. Okay. The people who are worshipping, who are following some kind of faith based on their modes. Okay. Satogun, Rajogun, Tamagun, which we have learned. So we started with the faith. Satogun people, they will go to higher levels. Tamoguni people, they will worship the Rajoguni people, they will worship the demons, they will go to the lower planets. And the Tamoguni people, they will worship the ghosts and spirits, they will go to the planet of spirits. Okay? The people who are in the pure goodness, they will worship the Supreme Lord, they will go to the Goloka or Vaikuntha. Then we have learned about the food. Satoguni food, they will give health, they will give happiness, strength, okay, purification, okay, and these are foods which are juicy, fatty, okay, wholesome and pleasing to heart. Then Rajoguni people, they like the food which is too spicy, too salty, too sweet, okay, too burning, too chilly, too masala, okay. These things are the things which are in the Rajoguni. And if we are eating, that will cause distress, that is called misery, and that is will cause disease, okay. So that is the Tamoguni, Rajoguni things we should not eat. Tamoguni things, that is not touchable. Leave the things that is food, that is not touchable. We should not touch also, okay. Decomposed food, putrefied food, food which is more than 3 hours, okay. And this also leads to, that is not at all food, that is not touchable, okay. So we should not eat. So that are the 3 foods. What we eat, we become like that, okay, because it's changed our consciousness. It affects our consciousness, okay. Second, austerity. So austerity, we have seen body, mind, and words. Okay, so for body austerity, worshipping, cleanliness, celibacy. Okay, these were the austerity for the body. For the mind, gravity, self-control, purification of one's existence. Okay, these were the austerity for the mind. And W, words. Words means truth, pleasing. Okay, beneficial. These were the austerity for the words. So body, mind, and words, we have seen austerity. Then charity. Charity in the mode of goodness. Charity should be done without expecting any fruits in the return, to right person, right place, and right time. Okay. So that is the charity in the mode of goodness. Charity in the mode of passion. We want something in the return, then it is in the mode of passion. With grudging mood, in the passion. Okay. So that is in the mode of passion. Tamogun, to given to unworthy person, improper place, improper time, without proper attention where it is going, then it is called in the mode of tamogun. Okay. Then enjoyer. Who is the ultimate enjoyer? Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer. Om Tat Sat. Whatever I am doing, it is being offered to Krishna. Okay. If it is being done for ourselves, that is called asat. Okay. So that is the division of Shraddha or division of faith, 17th chapter. Tomorrow will be the last chapter. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to have the last chapter, the summary of all which you have learned, the main important things which you have learned. We'll discuss again in the last chapter. Okay, so so this is the last slide of today's chapter. I'll unmute every person. Then we'll take question and answer session. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Okay. So now the first answer.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Question answers. So if you have any questions, you can put in the chat box. You can raise the hand. We'll take. Generally, people will have many confusion with food items in those. Okay. Today's chapter, many people ask these confusions. You can ask if you have. Hare Krishna, Shri Vidya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. If question comes, you can read out.
Yes, sure, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, there is one question. The people who worship in Dargah, Mazhar, is that considered as the worship to ghost?
We cannot tell about these things, what their faith on that, okay, according to what they're worshipping. We should refrain from those things, okay. People who worship in Dargah, Mazar, is that considered as a worship of ghost? No, not ghost. Actually, they are not worshipping ghost. Maybe they have other desires, okay, maybe other, we cannot comment what the desires are there, okay. That is what we can tell.
Next question. When I chant, my mind goes here and there. Prabhuji, any solution for this?
Solution is practice. Okay, we have to practice it. This is the first time we are chanting, and it will be there. The problem will be there. Okay, the mind will be going here and there. We should bring our mind back to the chanting. That is the solution. Okay, and we should bring our mind. So whenever mind goes here and there, actively we should bring our mind. Okay, and that is what pleases Krishna. The devotee bring the mind back. Okay, so we should bring our mind back to the chanting.
Hema Mataji wants to speak, I think.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Krishna.
my question is related to food because like we are working in this corporate world. Okay, usually what happens, we cook like food 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 a.m. and we eat in the afternoon. Okay, so how can we manage 3 hours? Okay, let's say for a breakfast and dinner we can manage, and during our offs, like on a weekends or on Sundays, we can like we can prepare it within 3 hours, and we can even eat sattvic food. But what about the working days, or when we are out at somebody else's places, how we can follow this?
So that there comes the problem, Mataji. Okay, because food after 3 hours we should not eat. That is the thing which I tell devotees, that generally they will have this question that generally if you go out, we'll have to eat like that. Okay, so actually we also have to, sometimes we go for work, we take tiffin with us. Okay, the thing is, the extent till which we can follow, we should follow. Okay, actually it is better to bring food from home than to eat from outside. Okay, it is always best. Okay, prepare food, offer bhoga in the morning only, and make it prasadam. Okay, and then you take it with you, and then you can eat. Okay? Actually, we should avoid eating more than 3 hours. But certain things are there which we cannot avoid, and the thing is, we should not. The thing is, which is better, eating outside food which is not offered, with which consciousness which is made, we don't know. Okay, so better is to make food at home, morning hours, offer it to Krishna and take it. Okay, that is the thing we can do. So the things is like that. Okay, till but the thing is, we should eat pressed food only. That is the thing. Even Ayurveda says that do not eat food which is very long hours kept, that its nutrients will go down. Okay, it will cause harm. That is the thing.
Next question. Why bitter food is included in food in passion mode? Example, Karela.
Now eat the Karela, you will know how is your consciousness is changing. Okay, you eat Karela or you eat chili. Okay, you eat chili and try to sit at one place and meditate. You cannot. Okay, because it is making your mind consciousness in mode of passion. Okay, Karela is not in the mode of passion. Okay, you can change the taste also. Okay, chili also included in the food, but if you are eating too much chili, that is the problem. Okay, making it too much spicy, too much salty. Okay, oh, we won't include salt also. We'll make it saltless. No, it should have taste. Okay, but it should not have too much salt, too much bitter, too much sour. Okay, not like that. Make it eat palatable. Okay.
Sairam Prabhuji, please unmute.
Sai Ram Prabhu, yes.
Sairam Prabhuji, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. We talked about
Hare Krishna,
austerity for
Mataji.
the mind, or the austerity for the mind. What does gravity mean here, Prabhu?
Gravity means depth in the thoughts. Our thoughts should have depth. That is the gravity.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, can you read out the questions? Hare Krishna Mataji, Srividya Mataji.
Yes, next one. Next question, Prabhuji.
Yes,
If we
Mataji.
do charity to needy person, we think if they will make use of it or not. This comes under charity of goodness. We are keeping some expectations. Am I right, Prabhuji?
That is what when we are expecting any material benefit, that is called in the mode of goodness, passion, ignorance, it will come. Okay. So it will come under the mode of goodness, passion, ignorance. So the passion, ignorance, because we are working for the body. Okay. So the thing is, the charity itself means we are doing some austerity thing. Okay. It's not like we are doing for certain material benefit. Okay. If you see the netas, okay, the leaders, they will fast at certain place. Okay. I will fast until death, they will declare fasting until death. That is not austerity. That is for certain material benefit. Okay. So that is not austerity. Okay? They're doing it for certain material benefit. So that is not the austerity. It should be done as a matter of duty and for the supreme, not for ourselves. Okay. So that is called charity in the mode of goodness. If we do charity to a needy person, we think it will make use of it or not. It comes under the charity of goodness. Charity of goodness, if you are doing it for as a duty, not for any material benefit. Okay. And include Krishna. That is the best thing is include Krishna in that. Okay. Then it will become like we don't have any material benefit in that. Okay. Include Krishna in that. Best thing is include Krishna. Charity. Give charity. Krishna. Give charity. Krishna to every person. That is the best charity a person can give. Give Krishna to every person. Okay. If you want to give Krishna. That is the best thing. Okay. Why we are suffering? Why people are suffering in this material world? We are helping with the material thing. There is no help actually. Okay. Help them with Krishna. Attach them with Krishna. Okay. That is the best thing they will get. Okay.
Next question. Pranam Prabhuji. If we have to prepare tamasic food for families.
So the thing is, when we come to Krishna consciousness, many people, the family will be eating tamasic food. Okay. And many people, they have to prepare. Okay. So that is the thing. So the thing is, when we revolt suddenly, okay, no, now we have learned in Bhagavad Gita that we don't have to prepare tamasic food. We don't have to eat tamasic food. Okay. So it is unexpectable to the family members. Okay. So that is from their problems come. Okay. Because Mataji is there. And till now they are preparing, they're eating tamasic food. Okay. And now we have to prepare for the family. Okay. So suddenly we cannot change. So the thing is, like any tamasic food or any non-vegetarian food item, many people ask for non-vegetarian food. That is the non-vegetarian food item comes in tamasic food, non-touchable. Okay, we should not eat. And when we are eating, that is a killing only. We are killing than eating. And Srimad Bhagavatam, if you read purpose, Prabhupada write, a person who eats, a person who carries, a person who cooks, a person who serves, anywhere a person who is involved, that person will get result of that thing. Okay, that is what written in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So actually, we should avoid also cooking. Avoid. We should even encourage. We should not encourage others also to eat. Okay. If any person ask you whether we should eat non-vegetarian food item or not, so even if you are encouraging, that is also coming in that part. Okay, and we are getting some karma of that. What to speak of preparing, what to speak of eating. Okay, and it is considered a big sin. Okay, any religion you take, anything, anywhere you take, killing is a big sin. Okay, and just killing for the taste, how much bad karma we are taking, we don't know. Okay, it is a very big sin that we are making by eating. Okay, and it is our changing our consciousness. Many people, they think, why we are not progressing in Krishna consciousness? The problem lies in the food, because we are constant touch with the food. Okay, we are constantly, we are in the touch of food and we are not changing that. Okay, actually it is difficult in first go. That's why chanting is the process to purify with the desire that chanting with a desire that these foods are not good for my spiritual benefit. These foods are stopping me for the spiritual benefit. I'm addicted to this food. That's why I'm not able to leave this food. That the desire you should have that these foods are not good for our health and we should be leaving these foods. Okay. Krishna, please help me. That desires we should have. Gradually, if you see that we are chanting, we have the desire, gradually we leave. Krishna sees what desires we have. Krishna listens to our desire. Okay. And it is a very big sin. Okay. Wherever you learn, wherever you read, anywhere, everywhere it is said that it is a big sin. We should not kill and eat. We should not kill and eat. Okay. So now preparing part. Okay. So I told you it is also a big sin. Okay. So suddenly we cannot do. Okay. So gradually you have to make strong that first you should not eat. Okay. And gradually you can leave other even the handling also, because handling also carries the karma. Okay. If you're handling, if you are making, that also is not karma free. Okay. So that also have bad karma. So actually we should leave these things. Even if you see the devotees, they won't even touch the plate where non-vegetarian food is eaten. That is so sinful. Okay. We should avoid, actually we should avoid this type of food. First, we should change ourselves. Then gradually we can change our family members, because we know they will, like I remember my mother, okay. She doesn't used to eat. So she won't prepare also. So my father, if he wants to eat, he will go outside and eat like that. Okay. So that, like that, family members will be there. Okay. So we should be determined. Gradually we'll become determined. First we should avoid, then we'll become determined. Then we can guide other people also. Okay. So like that we can do. Determination is the key. Okay. When we are in devotion, everywhere problems will be there. Like Prahlad Maharaj was there. His full family was like demoniac family. How he would have performed devotional life. So many things he has suffered. Okay. But he was determined. Determination is the key. You should be determined. How determination will come? Chanting, reading, associating with the devotee. That determination will come. Okay. And then things will be easy. Starting it will be difficult. Okay. Gradually, but you should be determined. Okay. Gradually things will be easy. Okay.
That was the last one, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Okay. If you have any question, we have time. If you have any question, then we can take, or we can end the session. Okay. We don't have any question, Mataji. So,
Yes,
Salve. Yes, Mataji. Thank you very much, Mataji.
Thank you,
Today,
Prabhu.
you came after so long, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Tomorrow you are coming, Mataji?
Maybe, Prabhuji, maybe, I don't know. My name is there, but maybe if Mataji changes.
Okay. Tomorrow will be the last day.
Yes, yes.
You are going to Mangalore, Mataji?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay. So we have a program at Mangalore. Rath Yatra is there. So the devotee who are interested. Actually, it was put in the group. So I think it is closed and I don't know. Okay. So in this session, thank you very much, Mataji, for coming.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, devotees, for attending the classes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu bhavecha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo